Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Oh, that was vital.
You know, Peter, there's a player down there who I've always admired.
Just the goalkeeper to... Can he finish? In for the pieces! It's in!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Palmeiras with the corner, there first. Well, there's the clearance. Stood up well to him there. Can he put it away? Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Yamal. Van Dijk deals with that comfortably. Van Dijk gets it clear. Makalele wins the duel this time.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. So nearly the perfect ball. Guardiola. Now it's Mbappe. And he was quick to react. He's played him through. He's picked it, and the shot! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be expected, Peter. They've...
Yamal! Guardiola.
Palmeiras really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Oh, what a climb! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
Makalele gathers from the goal kick. Neymar. It's run loose here. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And it's Ribery. Mbappe. Kimmich has found the net here, of course. Messi. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Approaching the half-hour mark, and he's intervened well there. Pedri. Mbappe, closing in on goal. Another save.
Oh, that's a stunning save. I mean, his reflexes were incredible then. That's as good a save as you'll see.
Ribery. Van Dijk. Bellingham can see things, others simply cannot. Pedri.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Bastoni gets over and intercepts. Koundé calmly anticipates. Oh, that's an inviting ball. Oh, played right into his path. No, that's been intercepted. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Aviati has that under control. Defending was strong and firm. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, he's burst through. Mbappe, he's found some space. They want to be quick to recover this.
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. You can run onto that.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
He rises! And we've reached half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Palmeiras were desperate for the half-time whistle. A regroup and a rethink is imperative to rescue this.
Here we go again.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game.
Great hit! He has done it! And the second half is off to a flyer! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Manchester United applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Aviati punts it upfield. That looks a good ball through. Neymar. Oh, shooting chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Oh, that's a fine interception. It's Makalele. And now they can spring out of defence. Julie. Always onto this. And the ball's a good one here. Tries a shot! It's in! They have come roaring back!
Well, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has. Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
And yes, and Ribéry! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Ribéry just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge, and he'll rise to it.
Público presente na partida de hoje.
And it's Neymar. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Good read, needed to be. Somewhat off target. Julie picked out. There's the hit! Mbappe with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Belletti. Nice bit of trickery. Pedri. Oh, well played. Neymar. Threads one in. And he's picked out the run. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And there's green grass ahead of him. That's been cut out, well played. Neymar. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Pedri. Spread it left. And the counter is on. He is through here. Chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Palmeiras have their second corner now. That has been knocked clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. The pass is intercepted. That's a nicely measured pass. Now it's Neymar. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Belletti. He's got away. Look at the space here. And the finish. Really well taken goal. And he is just ripping it up. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner. Unstoppable.
And that means just one thing. Match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Palmeiras go into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Oh, nicely intercepted. That is good strength.
Palmeiras surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Can he get onto this? Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Palmeiras can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Not the most accurate pass. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Substituição no time do Palmeiras.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Camisa 9, camisa 7,
Makaleli.
camisa 8.
Kimmich.
Deixando o campo
Palmeiras,
para a entrada dele,
moments now
camisa
away.
22.
Mbappe. He's got the shot away! And yes, it's there! They have stolen level at the last!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
5 minutos de acréscimo.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Casillas. And we're done. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Mbappe, happy to bask in the accolades from all around. The stage most certainly his. Your reflections then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite...
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. He's going for goal! Good try, the outcome could so easily have been different.
Messi really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
He could be in here. Oh, good take in a good area. Guardiola did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Palmer is onto it in a flash. Ribéry was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Palmer! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Palmer actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Mbappe. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Can he spark a counter here? Still goalless at the moment. Short changes him with that pass. Alexander-Arnold. That's a nicely measured pass. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And it's Messi. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Ribéry cuts it out. Marquinhos calmly anticipates. He can run onto that. He's not got that quite right. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, important interception. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, this fella, Reece James, is one of the example of the glut of talent England has at its disposal in this position. He is the complete full-back, wing-back, just as good going forward as backwards. But in his case, I suppose, it's all in the genes too, coming from such a strong footballing family.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. And the shot!
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Ribéry.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Ribéry. Oh, and he's through the middle. Palmer. He's on straight chance. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Oh, this looks sharp. He is through here. Nice interception, well timed. Can he stop it going out? Referee's given a throw. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Alvarez. That is a brilliant interception. Palmer. Ribéry. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he get it through? Alvarez! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
This is a lost children's announcement. Would the father of a boy in a blue hat kindly make his way to the information centre?
Substitution on the field.
Here we go again.
Number 22.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign things are about to change.
And the header!
Messi.
Oh, that was no routine save.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 6. Mbappe. Number 21.
And here's Vinicius Junior.
Number 9. Di Maria.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Closing in on goal. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Ribéry was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Alexander-Arnold. Foden, and he's managed to get free. Brilliantly cut out. Out to the right. Palmer. He's got away.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Ribéry. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
The attendance for this match was 29,800.
Alexander-Arnold. Foden. Almost an hour gone. James, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. He has found the way through. And he's... Mbappe! No mistake! And finally, he has breathed life into the game. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Palmeiras have taken the lead.
Look, experienced voices need...
Great hit! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Kawasaki frontal showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And it's Beckham. And no, that was never going to make it. Palmer. Ribéry.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to...
Can he finish? He scores! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
We have
Edison.
got changes here from
Coming on
both
the
sides, in
field
fact.
is number
Kawasaki
14,
Frontale grabbed the equaliser, and we're tries a shot! Really well taken goal. Into the lead once more.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. No foul, says the referee.
Kawasaki Frontal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game?
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite.
And the finish! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, it wasn't to be this time, but that should add to his level of confidence, something they can really do with at the moment.
Threads one in. And now a sudden chance to counter. Pass somewhat off target. Foden looks to get on the end of this. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, he's burst through. Shapes to shoot! He has done it! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
Mbappe! Great defending, strong and determined.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly. Palmeiras, probably.
Now Mbappe. Good spot, he's seen the run.
Minute has been indicated.
Ronaldo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Foot in. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He could be in here. Now it's Foden. Foden. Shot a goal! Oh, taken with style. Dying minutes, and we're all square again. That was easy. Almost too easy.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
So all square with almost no time remaining. And that will be the final act. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Mbappe just could not help himself, could he? 3 goals to his name.
Security staff for each block. Please
How would you
report.
sum up? Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. We have already started here. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Batistuta. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Oh, smashing header! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And now they can spring out of defence. Not the most accurate pass. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Valverde did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Hazard.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
That wasn't the greatest of balls. Early ball out from the back. Ajaccio finding their passes. Just eases him off the ball. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Palmeiras still without a single shot on target. Pass is just off target. Beckham. Ribéry. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play in that area.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Thuram, swings it across.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Platini. Beraldo spots it and intercepts. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Beckham. And Beckham! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Palmeiras just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Batistuta might just make this. Platini, now it's Hazard. Saliba calmly anticipates, and it's Batistuta. That looks a cracking ball. Palmer. Couldn't squeeze it through. Rice can see things others simply cannot. Can he get away here? Julie. Mbappe! And again! That was superb goalkeeping.
Ribery clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, he gets big! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. And the pass is intercepted. Ajaccio applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the...
Hits one! Goal!
The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Palmeiras have taken the lead.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And he was quick to react. Platini is looking to set free a runner. Big header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Ajaccio have their second corner now. Palmeiras are looking to go forward now. That's a little off target. Ribery. Oh, and he's through the middle. And that has put paid to that. He's through, it's one decent hit! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Oh, no joy this time. That is a little undercooked. Platini. Now it's Mbappe. Julie. He's got away.
Pretty robust defending.
And the first 45 minutes are up. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think there's plenty to be pleased about with that first-half display in terms of the score and overall approach.
Palmeiras head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And we're underway again. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. He's chosen to go back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Up he goes! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Dink through, and he cuts out the supply. Palmer. Guardiola. And it's Davis. That's a shade optimistic. Rice. Platini. And that could set him on his way. He's picked his way through. Oh, well played, well played.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Can he get onto this? Defending was strong and firm. And he's managed to gift it back. Julie. Oh, good ball. Can he put it away? Really well taken goal. And with that goal comes comfort.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very...
He's got tall. It's in. Just one goal in it now. Game on. Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
We have got ourselves a real chance. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Fiddles it through. Marquinhos kept his eye on it, and he's there. Beckham.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Rice is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And he's had a hit! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
And it's Ribery. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Now, can they get it back? Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Giroud, bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems.
Ajaxio really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Byrne gets across to intercept that. Rice. Batistuta. Rice. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, super find. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And it's Giroud. Platini. Played out to the left flank. Hazard. Early ball. Oh, important interception. Beckham, who's set up one goal so far. Always onto this. And the ball. Great hit! Oh, taken with style. And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Platini is offering some sort of an apology there.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
Rice.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Sports official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And that has been knocked clear.
Rice.
Batistuta. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Valverde.
Rice.
And that is as far as it goes. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be...
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. If you're just joining, shapes to shoot! It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, it's Dembele. He's had it taken off him. Roberto Carlos is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, easy pickings there. Good spot, he's seen the run. Mbappe.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Played into space out wide. Ah, that's a fine interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And here comes the corner. Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Palmeiras are looking to go forward now. And Messi! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? That has not gone well. No luck with that dink over the top. He's got the shot away! So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. That is good alertness.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Roberto Carlos picks it up out wide. Oh, smashing header! And another try! They've done it! Manchester United are back on level terms. That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Guardiola is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Mbappe chasing after it. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And the shot! It's loose, and a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Palmeiras were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Beckenbauer.
Look, it's a run defence dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And the shot! That is decidedly lacking.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Koundé. Bellingham is wide and looking to get onto this. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Great hit! Goal! Manchester United! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Pinches it off him. Conte. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, great chance! Mbappe! They've scored! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Marquinhos. And he's being shifted off it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Look,
there's the hit! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
And he's intervened well there. Beckenbauer. Mbappe. It's Bellingham. And the whistle goes for half-time.
Senhoras e senhores, vamos anunciar os números sorteados de hoje. Se tiverem bilhete, confira no telão.
There's the start of the second half.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip.
Bellingham! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Manchester United have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's played forward. Now that's well seen too. Little pass back. And it's Roberto Carlos. Mbappe, there's the shot! It's loose now and they want it. Oh, he's been caught on it here! He steps in and that's the... He's had a hit! They are rampant! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Manchester United grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Oh, it's Dembele. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And here's Dembele. Dembele showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Dembele. Dembele goes on a charge down the left.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was...
Oh, what a climb! Oh, he got himself into a great position. Manchester United are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
It's a sharp pass. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Messi. Oh, super ball. Can he finish? Outstanding save to keep that out.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
So, third corner of the game.
Substituição no time do Palmeiras. Camisa 19, camisa 22.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Camisa 9, camisa
Kante
24.
makes the interception.
Camisa 13. Substituição.
Now it's Ribery. That is a great pick out. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Shot a goal! And it's in! And they are right back within touch!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Palmeiras do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Messi. Now it's Mbappe. That's been cut out, well played. Short changes him with that pass.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, that's fabulous. Koundé defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Palmer. The ball has bounced loose now. Kvaratskhelia is onto it in a flash. And there's green grass ahead of him. Julie. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Marquinhos wins the duel this time. Koundé promptly onto that, and that is that. Palmer. Beckenbauer. Kvaratskhelia is in a really good position out wide. Real chance! No mistake!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Manchester United blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Kvaratskhelia, Roberto Carlos, can he get onto this? Guardiola. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. He's picked his way through. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And the referee brings it to a close. Palmeiras can look back at this result with regret. A front foot...